Hey faces, it's Monday. Yeah, I know you don't like my face on the Monday morning, not the smell of it, not the sight of it, but you're gonna have to deal because I want this video posted out of the way as quickly as possible. Tara, your question was, what was the coolest costume I saw this Halloween? I had school, a 2-hour break where I just sat at home because it was too early to do anything, and then work till 8. I saw no costumes, but who came into bigger? You know what came into bigger? Sam, one of the employees, was dressed as a nurse. I eventually became a zombie, and there was this small boy with a banana suit on. Yeah. Therefore, the coolest costumes I saw in Halloween were a banana suit and a nurse. Fun. Anna, your question was, what is the longest I've ever gone without sleep, and why? As you may or may not know, I really like my sleep. Like, I need 13 hours of it to survive most days. The longest I ever have gone is a little over 26 hours without sleep. The reason why is because back in junior high school there was a church lock-in. Note, I did not go to this church, nor have I ever gone to this church, like, to actually learn something about the Bible. I had just gone for the lock-in. Yeah. I use things for their adventures. And, I hate sleeping in public. Like, I don't even like to sleep at your guys' houses. Okay, Tara's houses, because Anna's never invited me over before. But I don't like sleeping at other people's houses, and I don't like sleeping in public in general. Like, I will be tired as hell, and I won't fall asleep in a vehicle. So obviously I didn't fall asleep at the lock-in. And after the lock-in, I had to babysit. Like, there was an hour break in between when the lock-in ended and when I had to babysit. So I had no time to take a nap either. Fun story about this babysitting adventure. After this one, I never got invited back to babysit. But, I have been really sleepy, obviously, because of going 26 plus hours without sleep. And I called my mom on my cell and said, Mom, I'm really tired. I don't think I'm going to make it. She said, just try and make it as long as you can. And apparently sometime in between watching Dora the Explorer and setting up this bed, I had fallen asleep in between couch cushions. Yeah. I fell asleep watching the kid, and my sister had to come from... I lived a block away from this house, and my sister came and knocked on the door to make sure I was okay. And the little girl was walking around the house, and I was asleep on the couch. So my mom came, woke me up, sent me home. I walked a block from the place I was babysitting at to my house, up a set of stairs, and managed to find my bed. I remember none of this. I was completely unconscious while doing all this. I sleepwalked all the way home, which is a pretty long distance. And when I woke up, I was super confused how I made it to my bed. I didn't know if I had fallen asleep in my bed and even actually went to babysit or not. So I decided, okay, before I went to babysit, I put mashed potatoes in the fridge. If the mashed potatoes are there, I know I babysat. I went downstairs, there were no mashed potatoes in the fridge. It turns out somebody decided to make them for lunch, thus sending me into a spiral of confusion and sadness because I did not know what was reality and what was just a dream anymore. Yeah. My nerd merch, I don't know if you guys saw this earlier or not, but it's just a flesh wound, the game. And because yesterday I got to see Tara play Quidditch all by myself without Tara or anyone. This is my Oliver Wood Lego man with a broom and such. Yeah. Speaking of Harry Potter, my question for you two is going to be, which is your favorite Weasley? You may only pick one Weasley. This means you can't just say, I like the twins. You have to pick, I like Fred, I like George, I like Ron, I like Jenny, Charlie, Bill. I personally like Percy. Because even though people say, he was a traitor, he didn't deserve to be in Gryffindor, any of that, it takes a shit ton of guts to basically burn an entire bridge with your family and be able to come back and apologize and admit you were wrong about something that you believe so firmly to be right. Like, that took amazing guts for him to do that. And like turning against the ministry, which he had been dealing with for the prime of this, and deciding, okay, I'm going to actually stand up for what's right when it really counts. Like, that is great. I don't care what anyone says. He deserves to be in Gryffindor as much as any other Weasley. Also, it bugs me when people get all huffy because, he abandoned his family. It's like, he's old enough to be on his own. We haven't heard from Bill or Charlie in the entire book series, and Percy leaves the three of them, and everybody thinks he's a traitor to the family. Bill and Charlie don't visit them except for the wedding and that one time when they won the trip to Egypt. It's not fair to be all huffy and puffy about Percy when he's just a growing wizard. You moved out the house. You don't talk to your family as much as you used to. Things happen. So Anna, you are going to leave me in 2 months. And Tara already left me months ago. And I'm gonna have only one person in Pontiac who's willing to hang out with me. And on a regular basis, this one person also makes me want to slam my head into glass plates until I have a floor full of broken pieces of sadness and such. I'm gonna start entering into a state of depression soon. I'm getting a ukulele, so I will play my depression out on the ukulele. Yay. I'm not looking forward to you guys all leaving me, and even though I plan on coming and visiting you, Anna, you're still gonna go and have these fun experiences and make friends and probably find a guy while you're at college. The hair's gone and have amazing experiences, and eventually she's gonna find a guy while away at college. And I chose to stay in Pontiac. But I'm not gonna have adventures because nothing happens in Pontiac. I'm not gonna make new friends because all the people I see I've already had my chance to make friends with. And I'm not going to find a guy because I do not get the new girl effect when I'm staying in the same town. Yeah, had I gone to an away college, I'd at least have a chance. But I don't. So I don't. Well, I didn't, so I don't. Many sad faces indeed. My family's home. I gotta go. Bye!